And the last two blogs, vlogs or postings, have been starting anything you have up there, getting it out there, and just starting baby steps. And the second one was to do with obstacles. So to me, I'm trying to line it up. Okay, there's this business, okay, the obstacles, so that one knows how to progress. Now today I am going to talk about quitting. And after you have gotten the idea off your head where nobody will pay for it, and you've listed out the obstacles, internal and external, if you listen to the last posting or the last blog I did. Now, after all that, sometimes some people still quit. I give you a good example. Actually, me doing this and actually getting people to subscribe, and you are the ones making me make sure I keep with this. I almost thought to myself yesterday, I'm like, Beg, what is this I'm getting myself into? Getting up, dressing up, because I have to look fairly okay for you to listen to me. If I look horrible, look haggard, you're not going to listen to me. So I have to make the effort, which sometimes this lockdown, you don't feel like doing anything. You just want to have your bath and probably remain in your pajamas or night dress and house coat, just wear anything. Even though I try to look fairly okay every day, but not the makeup and all that. So yeah, so quitting is something that a lot of people do have in mind. Even I, as Stella Blaze, it crosses my mind sometimes, when I face external obstacles. When I've done my very best, all the internal obstacles, I'm trying to work on it, and then I have these serious external obstacles. I try to work my way around it. Sometimes it's like you're hitting your head on a brick and you want to give up. But I tell you this, don't. Because even if you're hitting your head on a brick, bam, bam, consistently, eventually the brick, I'm telling you, eventually the brick will crack, will start cracking. It might take forever, but it definitely will start cracking. So in other words, do not quit. Quitters don't win. You can't quit. It's not possible. I'm not allowing you to quit. I am not quitting. It's a journey. Life is a journey. What's the point starting something and then stopping? Every time you're starting this, you stop, you start this, you stop, you keep quitting. Like I said to you in the last post, my mentor, late mentor, bless his soul, Zig Ziglar, said, when you move from one thing to the other, a wandering generality never gathers. So you can't quit, because there's nothing you want to start that you won't face challenges, you won't have obstacles. Do you want to quit on life? If you have headache, do you want to quit because you have headache? Do you want to say, okay, life, I'm tired, let me just die because I have headache? Or you've heard about little children, or rather, we all were babies who couldn't walk. We crawl. From crawling, we start to stand up, want to stand up, try to take those little baby steps. We fall, we get up. Can you imagine if a lot of us had stopped trying just because we get up and fall, we take one step, we fall? A lot of us won't be walking today. So I think that's a very good analogy. That's a very good way to describe how life is. Whatever business you put your mind to, make sure you are not going to quit. And that is why I always say, make sure you have analyzed all the internal obstacles and you've analyzed all the external obstacles. Because if you don't, especially with the internal obstacle, where skills is very, very paramount, if you don't, what will happen is you will quit before you even start. Hence, I said, when you get this idea off your head, have it on paper. Check for the skills you need. Check for the people you need. Check for who you can go to for assistance. Sometimes certain persons you think would assist will not assist. You don't quit. You keep trying. You keep checking. When I came into Nigeria, I will always refer to that because that's the most difficult time of my life. Those were the very, 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 very difficult times I had in life that I was like, what have I done to myself? I'm somebody who do not like to quit. Whatever I start, I want to finish. One, because I like to prove a point to my children. I have 2 beautiful children. They're adults now, but I like to prove a point to them. You do not quit. Quitters never win. Well, some might say, like I've been once challenged that, okay, you say quitters never win. Why did you leave your marriage? That's a different story for another day. But even though I left my marriage, I packed up and left. Does not mean that I'm not in communication with that person. I am. We are friends. We talk, so that's a different thing entirely. So before you say, okay, so I've just thrown it to you. There are certain things you would leave, because it's probably detrimental. You will only leave a business you've started if it's detrimental. Yeah, you will only, the only thing that will make me say I'm going to stop Edu Marshall now. I've actually not seen anything that will make me say I will stop Edu Marshall now. Nothing. For me, that is the business for me, because I have so equipped myself. I understand the business very well. I understand the loopholes. Why will I quit? Because I've gone to a particular state to present to them 50 times and they are turning me down. I wouldn't. There are other states. Like one very wise person told me, one very wise elder statesman said to me, be rest assured people will reject you. Be rest assured that there is gold in what you're doing, but those who don't understand it will turn you down. That must never make you quit. And the person said to me, imagine if it was easy to achieve in life. Everybody will be successful. Everybody, would be a success story. It is difficult. Very, very difficult. And that is why when people are succeeding, I cheer them on. When I make a step of progress, I pat myself on the back. It is needed. You can't quit. I am not giving you permission to quit. Neither am I giving myself permission to quit. Please, what ideas you have, God gave it to you. And that means you have something to do. How can you say you're bored? How dare you say you're bored when there's something going up there? It takes me back to internal obstacles where I said you have to discipline yourself to get up, stand up, do stuff to do with this business idea of yours. Now, how I started and why I haven't quit yet and will not quit is I trained myself in a way that every day for the past, should I say, 10 years, even before coming back to Nigeria, every day I do something with regards or relating to that vision I have, that idea I have every day. It could be to read, it could be to make phone calls, it could be to write email, it could be to write text, it could be to appreciate, because believe you me, appreciating people sometimes softens their heart for them to say, okay, let me listen to what this person have to say. That's a different posting for next time on how that works. So you can't quit. What did I say? You can't quit. Quitters never ever win. You leave this, you jump onto another, definitely you will quit. You will leave that one again. So my advice to you is line these things up. We've done start, we've done obstacles, internal and external, and now we've done quitting. Why you must not quit. You can't quit. Yeah. So again, email me if you have questions, if there are places you need a bit of clarity or in doubt. stellablaze@yahoo.co.uk, and I'll be glad to respond. See you in my next clip. Again, my postings are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. I just want to be consistent. That is why I'm doing it just 3 times a day, 3 times a week. Believe you me, it is hard work. It is hard work doing this thing, because you even though I know these things already anyway, there are words, there are things that I have experienced, but it is hard work to get up, dress up, make sure, my phone, I'm using my phone, so I'm actually using my phone. I don't have a camera, and I don't intend to for now. My phone is doing everything. Make sure it's nice so that people can watch, people are attracted to watch, because if I'm doing rubbish, if I'm dressed rubbish, if I'm dressed haggardly, you won't look at it, you won't listen to me. So it is hard work, but I intend to continue because I'm enjoying it, because again, it's helping me remember things that I've gone through, and me patting myself on my back and saying, yep, well done. I know I have many more to do. So God bless you. Again, keep safe. God bless.